Last week I put out a blog that talked about why I question climate change. And it comes down to, if you stop questioning, you stop learning, you stop growing. But footnote in the title says, is for many of the same reasons that I can't deny climate change. And I wanted to get a little bit deeper into that. Climate change, or global warming, you could say, I deny global warming. It's just not happening. Well, can you deny that every morning when the sun comes up, the globe gets warmer? As the Earth goes around the sun and turns and the sun comes up, it heats up the globe. But wait a minute, John, that's not what I'm talking about. Well, clarify your terms. Yeah, the globe warms, but we are not in a continuous incline of the temperature. It's a bigger thing than that. Well, then let's talk about climate change. Okay, climate change. Just like the sun comes up, the sun goes down, and all of a sudden it gets cooler. Well, that's weather. That's not climate. But if you look at the information, you can't deny that the climate is changing and changes over time. Well, wait a minute. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about whether or not it's dramatic changes or what's the impact. That's not the reason why I can't deny it. It's a complex issue. There's lots of nuances. There's lots of differences in there. And we don't clarify our terms. We're trying to win an argument, not gain clarity. We just want to be able to say that they're wrong and I'm right. Well, guess what? When we do that, we don't help understand a complex issue. We just add complexity to an already complicated thing. We add complications that don't need to be there, and we stop talking. In fact, that's more along the lines of why I can't deny climate change. It's not about being right or wrong. It's about whether or not we continue to engage. When I deny something, the conversation stops and the argument begins. And we're not seeking clarity, we're seeking victory. So I can't deny climate change because I want to get clear on what's going on. I just don't want to win an argument. I want us all to have a better understanding of what's going on around us. So that's one reason why I can't deny climate change. Another reason why I can't deny climate change is because when I stop questioning, I stop learning. That's exactly the same reason why I continue to question climate change. Denial stops exploration. It stops conversation and it stops exploration. So another reason, and this goes to because I believe in God, and I believe in a God that's huge. But I think that many people who deny climate change fear that it questions God, or that God is threatened by science. And if your God is threatened by science, your God's not big enough. Your God's too small. When I think about, like, if you read Scripture, the Old Testament, Job and all of his friends are trying to understand why Job is getting slammed. And in the end, God is proud of Job, but he says, why do you question, or why do you try and fit into your brain the things that you can't comprehend? You see, when you fear information that goes against your current state, it means that you fear change. You fear clarity. You think that your belief system might be broken. And guess what? If you believe in God, then you got to believe in something that's bigger than yourself, that's bigger than your understanding, that's bigger than your current ability to comprehend and fit into your brain. So I can't deny climate change because it stops my wonder. If I fear that what's around me is going to be bigger than I am, guess what? I don't think you have a clear understanding of what's around you. Whether it's God or nature, it's huge. It's complex, and it's wonderful. So I can't deny climate change because, number one, it stops the conversation. Number two, it stops exploration. And number three, it might be showing where I'm afraid, and maybe I need to step out and let my God and my understanding of the world around me be bigger than me.